In a wide, beautiful farm surrounded by flowers and hills lived a small white lamb named Adam. Adam was different from the other sheep. He didn't enjoy running and playing all the time. Instead, he liked to sit quietly and stare at the sky, imagining clouds as flying ships or magical castles. One lovely morning, while the flock grazed in the valley, Adam noticed a distant hill covered in purple flowers he had never seen before. He whispered to himself, "That place looks amazing. I just want to take a quick look at it." As he climbed the hill, he got lost in the beauty of nature and completely forgot about the time. When he looked back, the flock was gone. Everything had disappeared behind a light mist rising from the valley. Adam felt scared, but then remembered what his mother had told him. If you ever get lost, don't run. Stay calm, breathe, and follow your heart. So Adam sat down to rest and took a deep breath. And suddenly, a small bluebird appeared on a nearby branch. The bird asked, "Are you lost?" "I saw your flock heading toward the big spring to the south." Adam thanked the bird and started walking in that direction. Along the way, he heard a strange sound. Meow meow. It was a tiny kitten trapped between some rocks. Even though Adam was in a hurry to find his flock, he couldn't leave the kitten in danger. So he sat down and carefully moved the rocks. "Thank you," purred the happy kitten. "Keep going along this path. You'll find a friend waiting for you." Adam nodded and continued his journey. A little further ahead, under an old oak tree, sat a wise fox known by all in the forest. The fox said, "Adam, I heard about you from the bird and the kitten. Come, I'll guide you to your flock." Adam walked with the fox through green meadows and over small hills until he heard familiar sounds in the distance. It was the tinkling of bells. Adam's heart leaped. He recognized his flock. They had been searching for him. His mother ran to him and tightly hugged him. "Oh, my little Adam, I knew you'd come back." "I knew you would, because you are smart and brave." All the sheep gathered around Adam, nuzzling and welcoming him back. From that day on, Adam was even more loved by the flock, not just because he was adventurous, but because he showed them that kindness and courage go hand in hand. Once upon a time, deep in an enchanted forest, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Now, Sammy wasn't your ordinary squirrel. While other squirrels spent their days gathering nuts and their nights sleeping with their families, Sammy dreamed of something more. Every night, as the moon bathed the forest in silvery light, Sammy would gaze up at the twinkling stars and yearn to be among them. One evening, Sammy couldn't contain his curiosity any longer. He scurried up the tallest tree in the forest and called out, "Hello, star! Please come down and play with me." But the star remained far away, twinkling back at him. Disappointed, Sammy climbed down the tree. Just then, a wise old owl hooted softly. "Little squirrel, why do you wish to be a star when you are already wonderful just the way you are?" Sammy poured his heart out to the owl, sharing his dreams and his sadness. The owl listened patiently, then said, "Why don't you ask the North Star? She is the brightest and kindest of them all." Sammy's eyes widened with hope. "But how can I reach her?" The owl pointed with her wing. "Follow the river to the highest waterfall. There, under the rainbow, you'll find the North Star." Next morning, Sammy set off on his journey. After crossing fields and climbing hills, he finally reached the magnificent waterfall. There, under a dancing rainbow, sat the North Star. "Oh, North Star!" Sammy exclaimed. "Can't you come down and play with me?" The North Star twinkled warmly. "I'd love to, little squirrel, but I am held by the magic of the sky. It is my duty to guide travelers and watch over the forest." Sammy, feeling a bit envious, asked, "Then can't you make me a star so we can play together?" The North Star smiled. "You already are a star, Sammy. You shine like a star with your kindness and bravery. Just believe in yourself." Suddenly, Sammy remembered the forest animals who looked up to him as a hero. He thought about how he helped a lost rabbit find its burrow, and how he saved a baby bird that fell from its nest. He realized that he didn't need to be a star in the sky to be a star in the forest. Overjoyed, Sammy ran back to the wise old owl, who had been waiting for him. He shared the North Star's words, and together they watched the sunrise over the enchanted forest. That's all for today, friends. See you next time!